Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. The speech I'm about to give is an eye-opener to the harmful side effects of antidepressants. My name is Anthony Ortiz, and I'm the Florida Director for the International Coalition for Drug Awareness, exposing the truth about the hidden dangers of antidepressants, Zoloft, Paxil, S.S.R.I, Prozac, Celexa, only to mention a few. In March of 2001, I got to experience these dangers firsthand. My girlfriend at the time, after 2 weeks being prescribed Zoloft for mild depression, began showing signs of adverse reactions to the drugs. She became violent. After consulting her doctor about these reactions, she was prescribed Paxil, a drug at the time being advertised for social anxiety disorder, not depression. 2 days later, on March 17th, I discovered the bodies of her twin 3-year-old boys. She had shot them both with a .357 Magnum to the head. Though this may sound like just another senseless act of violence, there is a reason behind the madness. Recent clinical studies have shown a link between users of certain prescription drugs and monstrous acts of violence randomly occurring in schools and homes nationwide. Studies on 4 of the main drugs known as selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, Paxil, Zoloft, Prozac, and Lovix, which chemically alter brain function by increasing levels of serotonin in exactly the same manner as LSD and PCP, those hallucinogenic drugs once illegally marketed, but banned when found to cause irrational violent behavior. Antidepressants are no less dangerous. The effects are unpredictable. They might calm one user and turn another into a violent monster without ever knowing it. School and domestic tragedies have increased along with increasingly widespread use of named prescription drugs. The link is ignored. Today, the pharmaceutical industry has experienced a huge increase in profits. They, along with advertising agencies, have hidden information that would expose the dark side of their wealth-producing outcome. Many doctors swear by antidepressants, but a growing number of scientists and physicians say it's not the depression that's making people snap, it's the drug themselves. That's a concern when millions of people take these drugs every day. Antidepressants are the closest thing we see to LSD. They affect the receptors in the brain in the same manner. It keeps you in a dreamlike state, and you start acting out your dreams or nightmares. The number of prescriptions written for antidepressants has doubled since 1985, mainly because new antidepressants are considered so much safer than previous generations. Today we have a whole vocabulary as a result with terms such as road rage, suicide by cop, murder-suicide, going postal, school shootings, bipolar, and baby killers. The FDA has issued a public health advisory on the cautions of these antidepressants in adults and children. Families need to closely monitor both adults and children with depression, especially at the beginning of treatment, or when doses are changed. Families should be aware and observe of any worsening of depression, anxiety, agitation, irritability, impulsiveness, restlessness, and mania. The FDA is asking manufacturers to change the labels of 10 drugs to include stronger cautions and warnings on warning labels. In 2004, the FBI Commission voted 15-8 to require that antidepressant makers add a black box label, as shown here, warning that the drug can be linked to suicidal thoughts and behavior in children and adolescents. Such warnings are the toughest that can be ordered. All magazines and television ads would also require to carry the warning text. The panel found problems in all drugs studied, including Prozac, Paxil, Wellbutrin, Zoloft, Celexa, S.S.R.I, Remeron, and Surzone. I like to end this speech with a quote from Dr. Candace Pert, research professor at Georgetown University. I am alarmed at the monster that Johns Hopkins neuroscientist Solomon Snyder and I created when we discovered a simple binding assay for drug receptors. which made possible the development of serotonergic drugs. Thank you.